Good morning, coming to you this morning from my office, and I wanted to share on this Thursday some fun astrological insights. So, it wasn't last Thursday, I think it was the Thursday before that. I talked about our relationship with the moon. So, I thought it might be kind of fun to just do a little toe dipping into the astrological pool, if you will, and take a look at the sun as it relates to us, and just a quick touch in on each of the sun signs and what they mean. So, the sun is basically your external self, like the part of you that you show the world. Actually, I have some notes here I want to refer to. They're on my computer. Um, Oh, that was the thing I wanted to mention. So the sun isn't really a planet, just like the moon. It's something called a luminary because it illuminates the sun and the moon both, and their light interplays with each other. So the sun is what others see, how they see you, how they view you. That's your sun sign. It governs your individuality, your style, how you go about achieving your goals in life and your dreams in life. Um, it's your vital force and the most powerful planet that governs your world. So, whether you know this or not, this is just a little tidbit of information. Your sun sign is the most powerful sign that is connected to you. However, you also have a moon sign, a rising sign, and every planet is correlated in your natal astrological chart. So, I'm not going to get into all of that today, but basically, your sun sign is exactly where the sun was at the moment of your birth. That's your sun sign, and what constellation it was in. And the constellation is the constellations in the sky, and the constellations are each named by what you would know as the zodiac sign. So, um, having an understanding. So most people know that they have a sun sign. Most people know what it is, or at least have some sense of what it is, but they may not know much about it. So I'm going to share I took some notes from the different books and different teachings that I have learned and that I have experienced, and then kind of pull just the key pieces for you from each one. So I have literally four words that describe each sign. So we're going to start with Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and Aries is about new beginnings because it's the first sign of the zodiac. It's about that feeling of willfulness, spontaneousness, and it's very forceful. There's a lot of power behind Aries. Taurus is the next sign. Taurus is sensual. It's dependable, persistent, could also be considered stubborn, and productive. Gemini. Gemini is sociable, changeable, connective, and variable. Lots of ables with Gemini. Cancer. Emotional, sensitive, maternal, and nurturing. Leo. Courageous, loyal, creative, and powerful. Virgo is organized, analytical, practical, and productive. Libra is balanced, diplomatic, has a sense of love and harmony. Scorpio, powerful, intense, mysterious, and there's a sexual energy about Scorpio. Sagittarius, adventurous, expansive, philosophical, and free. Capricorn, committed, long-term goal focused, mature, prudent. Aquarius, rebellious, strong opinions, analytical, unconventional. And the final sign of the zodiac, Pisces, sensitive, spiritual, intuitive, impressionable. So wherever you fall in the zodiac for your sun sign, or if you know someone and you know their sign, I'd be curious. Did that description fit you? Did that maybe fit one of your friends or significant other. And having this information, knowing what traits the person holds, because your sun is the most powerful aspect of who you are, but it's not the only aspect. So you may be, let's just say, a Virgo, but maybe you're not as organized as most Virgos. Maybe you're more sensitive, like a Pisces. Well, there could be a lot of Pisces in your chart. There could be influences from other zodiac signs that somewhat overtake your sun sign or show up more in this lifetime than your sun sign. So the sun sign is just one small part of who you are. I mean, we're all very, complex creatures. So, we don't fit into just this one little box. There's so many aspects and facets to us, but this is a great place to start. So if you haven't looked into your astrology and you don't know anything about it, I will likely continue to share little bits of information. I'm fascinated by it. I think it is super fun. It's also extremely helpful when navigating relationships with yourself and with others, to have an understanding about who they are and how they think and how they operate in their life. Sometimes we take things personally that really have nothing to do with us. It just really has more to do with where they are and who they are on an elemental level. Because each of these signs is connected to an element, and each of these signs is either masculine or feminine. And so there are so many different ways to look at who we are, not just from a sun sign, but also, going even deeper. Aries is a masculine sign. Aries is a fire sign. So there's so much more to it than just the key words that I told you, and just looking at your sun sign alone. So really, really cool stuff. Obviously, you can tell that I love it. And I would love to know if you have found in your life that you either resonate with your sun sign or you don't, and why. And, maybe we could talk about that. And that could be another upcoming video where, we talk about the different dualities of us and the different aspects of us. Because sometimes when it comes to the sun sign, all of the signs, there is a duality, and there is a little bit of interplay within the sign too. So yeah, just so much you could go and really dig into with this. But for now, I hope that was helpful as far as having a better understanding of your sun sign and where you fall in the spectrum of the zodiac. And I talked about doing a live tomorrow, but based on my schedule, I don't think I'm going to be able to make that happen. I'm sorry, but I'm going to shoot for next week. So that will be the first live, and I'm actually going to schedule it on my calendar so that it does happen. And I will, as soon as I figure the timing out, I will let you all know on Monday. It'll likely be next Friday in the morning. So kind of keep that in the back of your mind, but I'll have more info on that on Monday. But tomorrow I will see you here in the morning sometime, not live, but I will have a recording for you. We'll do the Flower Friday, and I may have this astrological piece for the next few weeks, just as something fun. Maybe talk about the moon next week, and that might be a two-parter, because the moon, there's so much there. So I hope you have a fabulous day wherever you are, and remember, we learn from one another. And thanks for joining me in my office today. Super fun. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye for now.